I was reminded this week of the power of our words. Words of affirmation spoken out of love made me feel empowered and appreciated, of such great worth. But also words spoken out of a critical and almost evil spirit that made me feel exasperated and of worthless and just wanting to give up and quit. It reminded me of a verse in Proverbs chapter 18 and verse 21, where we read, "The tongue can bring death or life. Those who love to talk will reap the consequences." You see, I've used this verse several times with my sons, trying to teach them that we don't have to speak every word that comes across our mind, but we should choose to speak words that bring life into this world, that speak life into our own lives and into the lives of others. Not words that speak death and destruction and tear people down, but words that build people up. It reminds me of my first boss. As a 16-year-old kid, I worked at a video rental store. Now that'll date me a little bit. But my boss, his name was Bruce Herberger. He had perfected this use of the tongue to speak truth out of love. You see, he would bring us in, we're a bunch of knucklehead kids, and he would bring us in to correct us and to discipline us, but we would leave his presence, we would leave his office feeling like we were $1 million, like we were such valuable members of his team, because the way he used his words even to correct us and change us and to make us better. Scripture tells us that we need to use our words to speak life into this world, to speak life into our own lives, but also life into the lives of others. And so that's my challenge for us this weekend, is to speak words of life, to encourage others, to build them up, to uplift them, to make them feel valued and like $1 million. Because what Proverbs 18:21 tells us is that we will reap the rewards, we will reap the consequences of the words we use. And so if we want to experience bolder and richer life, then we need to speak words of life. And we will enjoy the life that God gives us when we do that. I'm Eddie Stillwell with the Moreno Valley Church of Christ, and that's your Friday Focus.